Just watch me air dribble. Three M1 NA. Missed. Nope. 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 Nope, that's the wrong way. Nope, no boost. Nope, too high. And then no. What do you mean? I hate this game. Here. Yeah, I just screenshot it. Just, you can go back on the clip. And you can pause it. Aw, that was almost clean. Built this house on memory. Is this camera? Skip all the way to the front. $360. Well, yeah, they were my settings. It's just that I couldn't get the exact ones. No, you were on David's, right? Yeah, you're on David's and you say you're gonna change the sense and stuff. Dang it. You know, you can just work out your own controls. Yeah. Ah, dang it. It took me a while to get used to too. I know, people were always like, Lots, how do you dribble? So I was like, just watch the video. Just watch me play. My camera settings are built different. And Puka started dribbling. Puka started dribbling too. Puka started dribbling too when he changed to my camera settings. I was like, it's not me, it's my settings. You were banned. You weren't on. It was like 2 days after you got banned. What? Hey, yo. I'm recording. I don't even know. Yeah. Yeah. I was so scared somebody found out that I had a Fortnite YouTube channel. I was about to be like, I'm killing myself. I know. They're mine. I found them while I was experimenting with them. Have fantasy, build this house from fantasies. Take my picture, take it till you feel it. And when your fantasy become your legacy, promise me a place in your house of fantasies. Take my picture, take it till you see it. And when your fantasy become your legacy, promise me a place in your house of fantasies. We built this house on land. Take my picture now, take it till you see it. And when your fantasy becomes your legacy, promise me a place in your house of fantasies. We built this house. I need to look up arrow positioning maps. Air dribble setup map.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Mason here, and today we're going to be talking about air dribbles from the ground and from the wall. You can see on screen the code for my trainer pack in the new custom.
Alright, we'll do that later. Becomes your legacy, promise me a place in your house of fantasy. Becomes your legacy, promise me. Place in your house of memories, because this time. Girl, what would I do you like to the door before you can finish this on the floor? Girl, you're so perfect, I think that it's working, you give me a love now. Girl, you're so different apart from the rest. Cool, I jumped out, I don't really take this. You gave me a love on my day, the light just go, I think it'll plug you the one. You did me wrong. You did me wrong. You did me wrong. You did me wrong. Girl, you did me wrong. All by my side, Oculus talk, I need you by my side. You have a gang of things to find. Now you gonna tell me you don't have my time. I think that I needed you in my life. Like cause you rock my guys like no. The only play with the ball. Remember the time we fought, but we got a bit fun. I gotta give you a star. Give you my all, my all, my all. You ride like the backseat, I used to ride like a taxi. My heart suffered deep in the backseat. My heart suffered deep in the backseat. Girl, let me change you, walk to the door. Before you came, there was tears on the floor. Girl, you're so perfect, I think that it's working. You gave me a lot now. Girl, you're so different apart from the rest. Cool, I jumped out, I don't really take that. Gave me a lot, mama, did the light just go. I think you the plug, you the one with the. You did me wrong. You did me wrong. You did me wrong. You did me wrong, girl, you did me wrong. You did me wrong. You did me wrong. Now you gonna tell me you don't want my time. I thought I needed you more. You have this house on the A place in your house on my memories. Such a boy telling maybe you know that I miss you. I wanna be with you. When I get right out, baby, that's the issue. You know that I miss you. But I get right now, so baby, kiss me through the phone. D2 6D 0A.
Training tool that was just launched in Starbase Arc update. The link will also be in the description below, so you can just copy paste that. A lot of you guys have been asking if I'm going to remake some of my RL Trainer shot packs that I've done in previous tutorial videos. I will definitely try and do that. As you can see, I'm currently working on a redirect pack right now as well, so you can expect that. So make sure you sub to the channel if you're excited. Hit the like button if you're excited for that one. But today we're going to be talking about air dribbles. So I get lots and lots of comments and questions on my wall air dribble tutorial that I released, which is one of my most popular videos. If you haven't watched it, it'll appear as a card in the top right corner of your screen. You should go watch that one. But today we're going to be talking about initiating air dribbles from both the ground and the wall. What are some of the most common mistakes that I get questions and comments about all the time? I'll explain what you guys are doing and how to fix the issue, and just general other tips like how to balance the ball, like where to hit the ball and how to control your boost. So let's get started. This is shot number 1, and as you'll see, it's just the ball falling. So if you're on console, you obviously can't use that download code because cross-platform sharing for shots isn't enabled yet, but it's just a ball that starts above the ground with low velocity. You can see you can recreate those fairly easily. So here's how to start practicing air dribbles from the ground, and these tips are also generally applicable to wall dribbles once we talk about balancing. But for air dribbles from the ground, the first way you should start practicing is right after the ball bounces, you want to do a double jump and pop the ball up. So practice by doing this first, and just repeat this. Just wait until the ball hits the ground, and then as soon as it starts rising, you want to double jump and try and lift it with your car. And the reason why you want to hit it after it bounces is because that's when the ball has upwards momentum. It's so hard to air dribble in a ball that's trying to fall to the ground that already has negative momentum. So you want to catch it after the bounce and help it continue its upward movement by jumping. You can sometimes single jump into an air dribble, but sometimes it's harder because remember that the ball will always travel faster than your car. So it's going to go far away. So if you try and single jump, you're going to have a lot harder time catching up to it. So a double jump is a very effective way to make sure that you're getting the right height and getting closer to matching the speed of the ball, so you can get control of it and carry on the nose of your car. So once you're comfortable with double jumping and popping the ball up appropriately, start adding boost into the mix. So now what you're going to practice doing, you're not going to try and air dribble just yet. Again, this is going to be practicing double jumping after you've popped it up. So do a double jump while holding the boost button. So wait for the bounce, double jump while boosting. And you can kind of see how it's maybe starting to come together, right? You're not going to try and dribble the ball right away, but you can kind of see how this is the start of an air dribble, right? So practice boosting and double jumping. You don't have to touch the left analog stick just yet. You don't want to risk backflipping. This is a pretty basic method for starting an air dribble. But once you're comfortable doing that, now you can start adding in the tipping your nose up in the air by pulling back on your analog stick. And I'll show you what this looks like. So once you're comfortable with that,
a land that is cut through with rocks and mountains that weave like some kind of tartan kill. And you were gonna go there. Which is called Scotland. Scotland. We're going on the trip of a lifetime. Spent a lot of time here obviously shooting Outlander. What is portrayed in the show is truthful in many ways. Time travel is truthful. Yeah, I wasn't necessarily thinking of the time travel bit.
Oh, sorry, I messed that one up. Go, do a double jump, and kind of tilt your analog stick just enough, and now you can practice carrying the ball on your nose. Now, where do you need to hit the ball in order to do this? If you guys check out my wall air dribble tutorial video, like I mentioned earlier, you'll notice that it's a very similar location. You need to hit the ball in the lower quarter, that's closest to your ball. So I'll draw kind of on the screen right here where on the ball you need to be touching. Is basically always trying to touch the ball upwards and slightly forwards. So kind of like this. See if I can get a good look on it. That wasn't too good. Let's see. So double jump with your boost, and then hit that spot on the ball. And when it comes to boost management, you don't want to boost. You only want to boost as much as necessary, which is to if you hit the ball away from your car, you need to boost it to catch back up to it. Now the problem with this, it can be a slippery slope. If you're boosting to catch up to the ball, your car is probably traveling faster than the ball because while your car is speeding up, the ball is slowing down. So when you touch the ball, you might accidentally hit it far away. One way to prevent from hitting it too far away is to stop boosting just before you touch the ball, so that you're not imparting any unnecessary speed, so that your car and the ball can start getting closer together in terms of their momentum and speed, so that you can carry and control the ball on the nose. And after that, it's just that, just hitting the ball in the right spot. See right there, I'm hitting it too hard, I'm hitting it too far up, I'm not hitting it in the right spot. You need to be kind of pushing the ball while also lifting it simultaneously. This is where you can practice like cruise control. You basically don't want to like try and get the ball going too fast, so you don't want to need to boost the entire way because you don't want to constantly speed the ball up to supersonic and stuff like that. Because remember, you can go faster than your car, so eventually you might lose control of it. So this is where you practice just tapping your boost. Once you have it under control, you pretty much only want to boost as necessary to like keep it lofted, or if you need to get it below the crossbar, then you stop boosting, right? So that's boost control, that's where to hit the ball, that's how the double jump is starting. Once you feel comfortable with this, you can move on to shot number 2. Now this one coming up here is shot number 2 in the pack. It's good, you can see you start further afield, so now you have to really practice carrying the ball a greater distance. But all the tips that I just covered apply to this shot as well. Double jump while boosting right after the bounce, get control of it, catch up to the ball, and try and match the speed and hit it in the right location, and just balance it on your car, and then boost as necessary to keep the ball lofted. Alright, here's one. Decent enough. Might hit the crossbar yet. A little bit too high. You don't want to do that.
Yeah, I turn it down.
Get underneath the ball in the right spot. Now, I recommend trying to do this without ball cam. If you turn on ball cam, things can get really crazy sometimes. I used to do air dribbles with ball cam on, but most of the time we try and like demonstrate how this is bad. If you get in front of the ball, if you get underneath it, well, if I get under, well, okay. There we go. As long as if you get in front of the ball, it can become really confusing. If you get too underneath it, the camera can pretty much just move around too much. You can do it however you're comfortable, but I think a lot of players prefer to dribble without ball cam on. You can see how if you get to the side, it goes to the side. It can just get a little bit too crazy. If you have ball cam off, you'll always be positioned behind the car, and behind the car, behind the ball, so you can kind of get a better sense for where you are in space. Alright, so that was shot number 2. Now we're going to go on to shot number 3. Now this one is designed for air dribbles. So shot number 1 and 2 are to help you, partly designed to help you start air dribbles from the ground, which is a common scenario, as well as balancing the ball and managing boost control. We obviously won't be starting air dribble from the ground for this shot and the remaining shots in this pack. These are all wall air dribble shots. So for these ones, what does apply are balancing the ball, those tips for balancing the ball and not hitting it too hard. Now, here are the common questions and issues that I hear from you. The first issue is I'm hitting the ball off the wall and it's going really far away from my car, so I only get like 2 or 3 touches. Why does this happen? Well, the reason this happens is because you're not matching the speed of the ball when you touch it off the wall. You're going faster than the ball by the time you hit it off the wall, and I'll try and demonstrate what this looks like right now. So we're going to start this shot. It's going to roll the ball towards the wall, and I'm going to try and go faster than the ball. You see how I'm going faster than the ball? And what happens is as soon as I touch the ball off the wall, the ball starts to go far away. So again, the ball is like going slow. Our car is actually traveling faster than it. This isn't a great example. Let's see. There you go. So if you try to start an air dribble like that, it's going to be like very difficult, if not impossible, to catch up to the ball and control it properly. At that point, you're only going to be, hitting it a couple of times. The way that you fix having this issue is by making sure you're always matching the speed of the ball. And the way that I recommend you do this is by tailing the ball a slight distance behind it so you can see, don't touch it. Some people like to drive up the wall touching the ball. The problem with this is that you got to remember that as soon as the ball hits that corner, the curve in the wall, it's going to be fighting against gravity, and it doesn't have any force of its own, whereas your car does have have force. So the ball will want to be slowing down, and if your car is still maintaining the same speed, if you might be hitting it and accidentally imparting too much speed onto the ball, because your car itself will apply an outwards force from its centermost point and actually hit the ball with force. So you can actually accidentally make the ball go faster than your car, which would then cause the problem we were just talking about. So I like to trail the ball a slight distance away, so I'm not touching it, so I don't accidentally touch it too hard, but I can also see how far away I am, and this is what it looks like, right? So now right here, I can see as I'm rolling, as the ball is rolling up the wall, I can see how fast the ball is moving, and I can see whether or not my car is going the same speed as it. I just have to maintain that exact same distance, kind of like this. So you can just practice this to make sure you get a feel for going the exact same distance as, or the exact same speed as the ball, so that you know that when you hit it off the wall, you'll be traveling roughly the same speed, and you won't be accidentally hitting it too far away. And when we actually hit the ball off the wall, you can see that it's right there close to our car, and we can maintain contact with it. Of course, I just did like a weird, like, janky triple touch or something. Let's try to do a clean one. There we go. So you can see here, whoa. So you can see here that when we do this, we match the speed of the ball coming off the wall, and the ball is immediately under our control, which is what we want. Now the other issue that people have is...
Well, this will be hard.
I'm always doing go.
I don't know how to do this. Imagine. Warzone Peyton? I'm giving up on Rocket League for now. I just tried air